Oh my. Oh my. Oh. That was awesome. Oh man, look. If you haven't seen it, if you have not watched Dragon Ball Super Broly, the link is in the description, okay? To where you can go and watch it for yourself. I'm not going to deny you the greatness of what I just saw. Holy smokes, people. I mean, you can't make these things up. You can't put this into words. Just what I and we have just seen. When Akira Toriyama does anime, it's always going to be nice. The animation was just gorgeous. I mean, beautiful. I mean, the crispness of each scene was just amazing. They didn't stay in too much storytelling. They didn't try to overhype themselves. They stuck straight to what they were going for. And they made it happen. So they confirmed a lot of things in here. And if you're not ready for spoilers, I'm going to ask that you go ahead and you turn away. Go ahead and pause this actually. Pause this right now. Pause this video. Go over to the link. Look at the link. Use the link. Watch the movie. Come back and we can continue this conversation. So go ahead. Put me on pause. Do what you have to do and come right back because you're going to want to talk to me about this. Okay. They confirmed a lot of things in there. One, the Dragon Balls, the rules for the Dragon Balls have changed. By the way, if you're not ready for spoilers, spoiler warning at this moment. Spoiler warning at this moment. I'm going into deep details about this movie. So if you don't want to talk about the movie, do not do anything but press pause and go watch the movie. If you're waiting until it comes out in America, then obviously you have the right to do so. And I will say don't pirate. But if you actually have watched the movie and you want to talk about it, here's your chance. So we all know that the Dragon Balls have changed. The rules changed back. Dende took away the two Dragon Balls. I mean the two wishes and put it down to one. And since it's gone down to one wish, you can only get it. He could only do but so much than he could do before. Before he had more powers. He could revive at a later point. And I believe one of the bigger things that I saw was that Shenron now cannot make you stronger than Goku or Vegeta or Gohan for that matter. He has to be able to be in that if the god basically if Dende is not stronger, he can't make you stronger than Goku. So that was confirmed. Another thing that was confirmed was that, and once again, wishes are back from 2 wishes down to 1 wish. So that's 2 big confirmations right there. Another huge confirmation that was given was that Broly, that they made sure that they confirmed, was that Bulma's wish. Bulma is not younger in this story. She's actually the same age as she was before, and no, they have not drawn her younger, even though she looks heck of a lot younger in the drawings. They touched on that and just made sure that they let it be known that her whole wish was to become 5 years younger, because 5 years is a reasonable amount of aging, as opposed to instead of and it's funny that her and Frieza are just as vain and awkward as each other. So that's pretty funny. You would have thought that Frieza would want immortality, but he didn't want immortality. He just wanted to be 5 feet taller in his final form, which is hilarious. It's hilarious that is the thing that he is wishing for. Then another big thing is that Broly is good. He's kind-hearted. He's not an angry Saiyan. He is not. He is out of control, but he just needs to learn how to control his powers. And if he could control his powers, he would be much stronger, probably way stronger than all of them. He's stronger than Beerus. It's been confirmed by Goku that Broly is stronger than Beerus. And they also confirmed that Goku is not as strong as Broly, even in his regular form. Even with Kaioken, he is not stronger than Broly. This is awesome stuff to confirm. This movie was just sensational, man. The soundtrack was okay. It is okay, but I'm telling you that whole thing, man, you couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, just straight up beautiful work that was done by, just beautiful work. You couldn't ask for anything more beautiful to happen. You know, so the way I see it, this has got to be the best Dragon Ball movie that I've ever seen. I can't speak for anyone else, but I think I can go on the limb of saying that this is the best Dragon Ball movie of all time. They didn't spare any expense. They didn't go into stuff that they didn't need to go into. They didn't try to act bigger than what they had to act like. They really did do what they just set out to do, which was give us a slobber knocker of a fight. I mean, it was action packed, on the edge of your seat. If you were in this room with me and my son, we were literally sitting on the edge of the bed by the time Broly was done. And oh man, we got Gogeta in the main universe. And I know I'm loud right now, guys. I know I'm supposed to be lower than this, but I can't help but be so hyped after seeing what I just saw. It was amazing. It was fun. It was fun to watch. And for once, this is what happens when good content comes to us. Now, personally, I can't wait to see how they retcon this for normal screen. To me, they should just pick up Dragon Ball Super right after this. They shouldn't even just touch this. They should not redo this for TV. They should just go further ahead and continue ahead with the Majin Buu arc that's coming up. That's already started in the manga. We want to that's what I think. You know, I don't think they should touch this movie. I think they should make it canon, because Broly is obviously now canon. He is now in the main universe, and he's here to stay. And he's friends with Goku, and Goku is smart. He's like, hey, you know what? This is not a guy we want to get on our bad side, man. We want to keep this guy on our side. We're going to get to him before Frieza do. So Frieza think he's already done something. Goku's already become friends. You know, and then the Frieza Force, the two people, I like how they gave him kind of like a girlfriend. You know, kind of like a girlfriend, kind of like somebody that he can trust and he can like, and he can be around. I'm glad they came out with that idea. I think that was a magnificent idea for him. I like the fact that they're, that they're giving him so many different people to hang around. I like that it wasn't him that destroyed Pegasus or killed Pegasus. I thought that was pretty cool that he kept his pure heart towards his father until the end. Like the mere fact of his father being murdered pushed him over the level that made him a Super Saiyan. I thought that was amazing. Frieza is Frieza, so I'm not going to address that. I like the fact that he went so far as to to prove that he was a good-hearted person, that he was not someone that was devious in act. I like the fact that he just wasn't just a mindless machine. He's just a guy who has never been in a fight, and now that he got a chance to stretch his legs, he now knows what that's like. I like the fact that it pushed Goku and Vegeta to have to do something that they don't usually like to do, which is fuse. But now that they had a chance to do it, we got a chance to see Gogeta. We know that they could push that out again one day. But right now, I like the idea of them doing something to get stronger, to go to the next level, that they see that there's something that they haven't grabbed at yet, that there's a level to this, and they haven't made it there yet. And I like the fact that Goku wants to continue to spar and to make Broly basically his tutelage. You know, he's going to give him the skills and the know-how to be a good fighter, you know, and a more predictable fighter instead of somebody who can't be contained, you know. And that's kind of like, you know, Khalifa and what's that girl, Kale and Khalifa. I think that's kind of like their relationship. I think that's what he's kind of going for, you know. And I think once he learns how to control that form, Broly's gonna be a bad dude to mess with, man. But in the same token, so with Goku. Goku will be a more stronger fighter too. And that's what he did. And I like the fact that Goku went on a straight missionary like work about this. He didn't, you know, he didn't come in there and try to act like he was better than them. He just brought them food, brought them shelter, gave them some water, gave them some, you know, gave them some food supplies for a long period of time. You know, even though they said, well, hey, we may be out of here by the next time you come here. Well, don't worry, I can get to him as long as y'all don't go too far out. You know, so, you know, he'll go to King Kai's planet and figure out where you at. You know, he's going to find you. Goku is a scary dude like that, but man, I gotta admit, man, this was my favorite movie, man. Like, I thought, okay, my favorite movie before was what was that? The Tree of Might. Tree of Might was my favorite one because it gave us a second saying that looked just like Goku. It was never Broly. The first Broly, I didn't like it all that much. The second Broly, I liked it because Gohan got a chance to shine, but it was something about like the Tree of Might that I understood it a little bit. And I also liked Tree of Might. That was one. That was my number one. Number two would be Lord Slug. Number three would be the Dragon Ball movie. When he's a kid and he meets Master Roshi and everything for the first time. I forget the name of it. But that would be that one for number three. Number four would be I know this sounds so silly, but Fusion Reborn. I like Fusion Reborn. And number five would be the very first Dragon Ball movie where Goku is still fighting Piccolo. And it picks up like right in that sequence where they're still battling each other. They're still very much rivals and enemies. Raditz hasn't showed up yet. You know, all of those things, those events that hasn't happened. And what is that? The Garlic Junior movie. I like that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. So those are my five favorite movies. In that order, really. So. I mean, what is your favorite movie? You tell me your favorite Dragon Ball movie. So those are my five before I got this one. Now, you can just move Fusion Reborn out of that spot, and you can just take everything else and move it down by one slot, and that would be with now the new Broly movie. And it made so much more sense than the first one. You know, it made so much more sense. And I like the fact that he didn't explode at the end. I like the fact that Gogeta went and it still ended on a Kamehameha. So that alone is awesome. Yeah, man. This is one of the best Dragon Ball movies of all time. One of the best Dragon Ball episodes of all time. And I can't wait to see what Akira Toriyama pulls out next. Because, man, this dude ain't going soft yet, man. You know, my boy going hard now. He going harder than he did when he first started, man. Like, this making Z look, man. This is good, man. This is good stuff right here. This is the stuff we want, man. This is what we don't get in America, man. This is what cartoons should be like. This is what life should be like, man. When you hyped to get to the next movie, man. This is real talk, man. This is the greatest we seen in a long dang on time. Like, and no matter how you feel about them, no matter what you think about them, this is what Dragon Ball has always been about. The fights, the good, back and forth slugging each other. I mean, this is what it's always been about, man. It's the thrill of the fight, man. It's the stuff that we warrior type folk, we look at it and just get happy with, man. Like, and if you ain't into shonen anime, you ain't gotta be. But I tell you this, you watch this movie, you gonna love it. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to the theaters when it come out in America. I'm getting my ticket now. Okay, I gotta see this up close and personal, man. I gotta see this on the big screen. I live up the street from the theater, so it ain't gonna be no big deal for me. I'm walking up there and I'm taking I'm watching this movie here, boy. Broly. Dragon Ball Super Broly, baby. You can't get no better than this. And this, and you know what? I ain't even gonna make this a long video. Just go ahead, comment, rate, subscribe. You tell me how you like the movie. You put your comments in the comment section below. Let's talk about this, baby. Let's get more content going on this channel. If you like this review, if you like how I did this review, please let me know in the comment section below. I am the boy, the big Ox Uchiha, and I am happily out of here, y'all. Peace.